Now here on satellite, just a few thin high clouds here and there, but overall staying quiet today. Futurecast not showing much this afternoon, and tonight we stay mostly clear as well. Tomorrow, partly to mostly cloudy though, maybe some thicker cloud cover at times in the morning, trying to break up a bit though by tomorrow afternoon and into the evening. Still dry for your Wednesday. Storm chances going up Thursday night all the way through the start of next week. Right now we're sitting already in the low 70s, 73 in Harrison, 69 in Mountain Grove, 72 in Camdenton, and through the day today we'll continue to warm up back into the mid to even a few upper 70s at times this afternoon, staying sunny and dry, 60s, upper 60s by 8 o'clock, and highs today for many, I'd say around 73 to about 76 degrees, maybe a little bit warmer in some spots, especially north of I-44. Could climb into the upper 70s, and winds are a little bit breezier there as well. Gusts about 20 to 30 miles an hour, 33 up in Sedalia and Kansas City. We'll continue to watch, though, the potential for some storms on the way with a daily severe risk for at least parts of the area from Thursday all the way through Monday. And we'll talk more about the timing coming up soon. Looking pretty quiet across the area. Winds a little breezy at times, but temperatures staying pretty warm. We'll be back in the mid to even a few upper 70s this afternoon by 4 o'clock. Evening temperatures in the mid to upper 60s by 9, and lows tonight staying warmer, back in the low to even a few mid 50s out the door tomorrow morning. Now, over the next couple of days, your highs not going to change too much. We'll spend most afternoons in the 70s, but you notice, though, our weather pattern gets a little bit more active again, adding rain chances back into the forecast Thursday. That's really in the overnight hours. So much of the day Thursday will be dry. Friday, a wet day. Saturday on the drier side as well, with storm chances maybe Saturday overnight, and then more storms on Sunday. And we are tracking a severe risk basically daily from Thursday night all the way through Monday of next week, but not for everyone. Here's what's happening weather-wise today. Tomorrow we sit underneath this upper level ridge, keeping us pretty quiet, but this is the system we're tracking. This moves on in this area of low pressure, this big upper level trough swinging through the central U.S. Thursday overnight, coming through with all of this energy to bring us some rain and storms. Energy hangs around on Friday. We'll see some more storm chances, and then Saturday looking a little bit quieter in the afternoon, but we have this strong southwesterly flow. And when we get this flow pattern, we see these waves come on in, like this area of low pressure coming in with a lot of energy for your Sunday. That will bring another chance for some storms that could also be severe as well. So let's time this out for you. Like I mentioned, much of the day Thursday, I think, is going to stay dry. As we head into the evening hours, that's when rain and storm chances go up as we track a cold front at the surface that will start to work its way on in. This is 2 a.m., some rain and some storms moving through. By lunchtime on Friday, still some showers and storms lining up mostly along and south of I-44. Into the afternoon, some storms that could also be maybe on the strong to severe side. And then we'll continue to look at a drier start to your Saturday. Most stay dry during the day. It's not until we head into the overnight hours that we'll track another wave of storms trying to move on in. Some of these could pack a punch. And Sunday, we'll watch some storms in the afternoon and evening hours that could also be severe. Now, Thursday's severe risk is a level 1 marginal risk. Once again, this is going to be that overnight threat. Wind, hail, the primary threats there. Then heading into the day on Friday, we have a low risk situated mostly south of I-44. On Saturday, another risk for severe storms. Doesn't include the entire area either. Mostly in our southwestern counties here in Missouri and into parts of northern Arkansas as well, with that greatest severe risk, I'd say kind of back over off to our west. And then on Sunday and Monday, another chance for some storms that could also be severe. So pretty active weather pattern. Not everyone sees severe storms obviously every single day, but it will be a forecast that you have to watch for over the next couple of days. At quiet day here across the Show Me and much of the natural state, at least in northern Arkansas, looking dry with just a few passing clouds, but obviously a big swath of rain today back across parts of the eastern half of Texas with the flash flood warning north of Austin right now. Pockets of heavy rain there, not looking at much in the way of severe weather aside from that threat for flooding today. And then off the west coast, we have this area of low pressure pressure right here churning. You can see the winds kind of wrapping around it in that counterclockwise rotation. This is bringing them rain and some snow to the higher elevations into the Sierra Nevadas today. And this area of low pressure is actually the system that we're watching that will bring us our next rain and storm chance heading into Thursday night and for the day on Friday. Now, regionally, Thursday night, there is that potential for severe storms like we talked about. Level 2 slight risk off to our west, back over from Minnesota down through parts of northern Oklahoma. Level 1 marginal risk for us here in the Ozarks. Today, tracking some fire danger across parts of the plains and into the Rockies. Pink means red flag warnings, high fire threat, and then fire weather watches in place in that tannish color you see there. Temperatures in the upper 80s, flirting with the 90s in Omaha today, 86 in Rapid City, 62 in Dallas, a little bit cooler thanks to rain there, and 95 in Phoenix this afternoon. These are a bit breezy. We'll see gusts right now, currently about 20 to nearly 30 miles an hour up in Clinton, but today most around 20 to 25 mile per hour gusts is what you should see. Heading into your Wednesday, winds will be a lot lighter than what we have today, and then winds pick back up again on Thursday with gusts around 30 to 35 miles an hour into the afternoon, and still a little breezy again by Saturday on and off through the week. They're coming in from the southwest, keeping us though a bit warmer today. Some of the strongest gusts north of I-44, still closer to that 30 mile an hour range, and then into the evening hours 15 to 20, and then tonight not too bad at all. Tomorrow same story, still from the south, sustained about 6 to 12 miles an hour, maybe some gusts around 15, but it should be a pretty nice day with a little bit more cloud cover. And we'll talk more about your allergy report coming up, and I'll have your full 7-day coming up soon. At 160, grass count is low. That mold count is going to be moderate today. Over the next 7 days, a decent amount of rain. When this loads, it'll show, I think we pick up about 1 inch to 2 inches of rain across the area. Doesn't want to load, but a decent amount through much of the sunshine. A little bit more cloud cover though back off to our west today. We stay dry and quiet though through the evening. No problems, mostly clear skies tonight until closer to sunrise. That's when cloud cover starts to increase, mostly west of 65, and will be mostly cloudy to partly sunny throughout the day tomorrow with a few more peaks of sunshine by sunset tomorrow evening. Temperatures right now in the mid 70s, still 72, a little bit cooler in Monette, 76 in Salem, 77 in Rolla, and 77 down in Mountain Home right now. Throughout the next several hours, our temperatures falling back into the 60s by around 8 o'clock. Clear skies, 50s after midnight tonight, and lows dropping back in the low to mid 50s out the door tomorrow morning. Before we warm up tomorrow afternoon, back into the low to mid 70s again, around to maybe just a couple degrees above average for this time of year. And today winds have been a little breezy coming in from the southwest, gusts currently about 25 to 30 miles an hour, and we'll continue to watch winds slowly die down heading into the night tonight. Storm chances going up closer to the weekend. We'll talk about several severe risks we have coming up into the low to mid 60s, and overnight lows tonight staying on the warmer side. We'll wake up in the low to mid 50s tomorrow morning, and then in the afternoon tomorrow climbing in the low to mid 70s. Again, everyone around maybe a couple of degrees above average for this time of year, and our temperatures staying pretty much the same. Most afternoons this week we stay in the 70s. Wednesday, like I mentioned, also a drier day. Thursday, rain chances return. This really isn't until the overnight hours, so much of Thursday is also going to be dry. And then, yeah, unfortunately, it's a pretty wet Friday for us. And then Saturday, it's not a washout of a weekend. We spend most of the day Saturday dry, rain chances overnight. Sunday, kind of a nasty day for us, and I think we'll watch some storms that could be severe as well. But we do actually have a daily severe risk beginning Thursday night, continuing through Monday. Here's the first system that we're tracking, this area of low pressure today off towards the west coast. And we sit underneath this upper level ridge today and tomorrow. Now Thursday into Friday, this upper level trough begins to swing on through, pushing some energy through as well. That'll bring our first wave of rain and storms Thursday night into Friday. Friday, showers and storms hanging around in the afternoon. Saturday, looking pretty quiet in the afternoon, but then we turn our attention to this area of low pressure with this southwesterly flow Saturday into Sunday. That'll bring some waves of energy on in. That'll bring us maybe some more storms Sunday and more rain by Monday of next week. So our weather pattern obviously getting pretty active daily from Thursday through your Monday. Here's how this plays out on Futurecast. Like I mentioned, Thursday, though, much of the day is going to be dry. I think rain chances go up after dark with some storms overnight into Friday morning. Some of these could be severe. Friday afternoon, rains mostly south of I-44. Some of these storms could also pack a punch, though. And on Saturday, we'll enjoy, like I mentioned, a decent amount of dry time during the day. Cloud cover hanging around. Rain moves in Saturday night. Sunday, rain, some storms, and a severe threat as well. But Thursday's severe risk is going to be a lower risk for us. It is going to be level 1 marginal threat for the storms after dark. It's a bit greater off to our northwest as those storms arrive a little bit earlier in the day. And then on Friday, severe threat shifts south of I-44. It's still a low threat for now. And then on Saturday, same story. We'll move it into southwestern Missouri, northwestern Arkansas, low severe threat. Same story on Sunday and same story on Monday. But of course, we'll have to watch those threats still closely. Specifically on Sunday, I think we could see maybe some decent storms if everything comes together like models. At times, current wind gusts right now still about 25 to 30 miles an hour, 36 up in Sedalia and around 35, 36 back over in Kansas. We'll continue to see winds not too bad, though, through the rest of the evening. Tomorrow, they are on the lighter side before picking back up again on Thursday. Gusts maybe around 30, 35 miles an hour Thursday, and then picking up again for your Saturday. But through the rest of your evening, temperature-wise, or I should say wind gust-wise, coming in from the southwest, we are looking at gusts still around 20, 25 miles an hour over the next few hours. Tonight, I do think they slow down just a bit. I think we'll see gusts maybe around 15 to 20, though. And then tomorrow, same story. Winds not too bad coming in from the south, keeping us warmer with gusts about 15 to maybe 20 miles an hour. Now, a look further ahead, let's talk about some rain chances today, tomorrow, and most of the day on Thursday. We should stay dry, but you notice these up and down chances on the way. Thursday night into Friday, some scattered rain. Saturday during the day, looking at mostly dry weather. We'll see more rain actually, though, Saturday. That's supposed to be overnight into the day Sunday, and more rain on Monday. And we are looking at the potential for some strong to severe storms from Thursday night all the way through Monday. Skies, temperatures not too bad. We'll continue to drop slowly back into the mid-60s by around 9 o'clock. Overnight tonight, staying on the warmer side, we'll wake up to temperatures back in the low to mid-50s, a bit above average. Winds are on the lighter side tonight, and they stay pretty light for the day tomorrow. We are tracking the chance for storms, though, going up Thursday night and a daily severe risk Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. But of course, not everyone included in a severe risk every single day. We'll talk more about storm timing and who has the highest threat coming up on KY3 News at 5. Have a lot of sunshine. We'll stay dry this evening. Clouds off to our west, and overnight tonight we'll see maybe a few passing clouds west of 65, and that will increase into tomorrow morning, but we wake up dry. Mostly cloudy in the morning for some, and then partly cloudy, we'll say, in the afternoon and evening tomorrow. Temperatures right now looking really nice. 75 in Harrison and Branson, 77 in Lebanon, 72 in Lamar right now, and 70 in Monette, where we have maybe just a little bit more cloud cover. Great evening to be out on the lake. We are looking at temperatures back in the mid-60s by around 10 o'clock, 50s after midnight tonight, and we'll wake up actually in the low 50s out the door tomorrow morning, with your afternoon tomorrow featuring temperatures in the low to mid 70s again, around maybe just a little bit above average for this time of year. It's been a little breezy at times today from the southwest, some gusts about 20 to 30 miles an hour. Winds will slow down a bit overnight tonight. Dry tomorrow, but we are tracking some rain and storm chances on the way for the later half of the week and heading into the weekend with a severe risk I'll talk about coming up soon. Beautiful afternoon. Tomorrow, a little different than today. We'll add some more cloud cover, but we will stay dry this evening and for the day tomorrow. Temperature-wise, tonight by 9 o'clock should sit in at the mid-60s for many. Lows tonight will only cool off into the low to a few mid-50s out the door tomorrow morning, so pretty warm start to the day. And then tomorrow afternoon, we'll climb back into the low to mid-70s for highs again on Wednesday. And like I mentioned, just a little bit more cloud cover, but we're dry. 70s all the way through the weekend. Thursday, rain chances return, but much of the day will actually stay completely dry. Rain chances go up Thursday night. We'll see some rain and storms overnight into Friday. More rain and storms possible Saturday in the late evening and overnight hours. So Saturday, much of the day will also be dry. So not a washout of a weekend by any means. Still some dry time in there. Sunday, though, a little bit wetter again, and we'll track some rain and storms on the way, some of which could be severe. And there's actually a daily severe risk from Thursday evening all the way through Monday. But of course, not everyone included in that risk every single day. Here's the next system we're tracking that brings that first chance for some rain. Area of low pressure with this upper level trough swinging through the west coast. For us, we're quiet today and tomorrow underneath this upper level ridge. Now, this trough begins to swing through Thursday night into Friday, coming in with some upper level energy to bring us that rain and storm chance Thursday night and into the day on Friday. And then we'll be watching our pattern change to this more southwesterly flow. And our attention turns to this area of low pressure that will begin to work its way on in heading into Sunday and Monday. I think Sunday will bring our best potential for maybe some severe storms for the week ahead. Thursday, like I mentioned, though, dry, will be partly cloudy during the day. Rain chances going up after dark as we track a cold front that works its way into the region. This is 2 a.m. Friday morning. Some rain, some storms still hanging around. By lunchtime on Friday, rain's mostly south of I-44 for now. This could change timing wise. And then heading into the evening hours, still looking a bit wet. Some storms could pack a punch with a severe risk. Saturday afternoon, most are dry outside of maybe a stray shower or two, with a few more storms heading into Saturday evening, overnight, and into Sunday morning. Sunday looks to be pretty wet across much of the area, and I think some of these storms could be severe for the day Sunday as well. Now, Thursday, severe risk, level 1 marginal, basically a low risk. We'll have to watch out for wind and hail, those primary threats there. On Friday, we're looking at a low risk situated mostly south of I-44 and into northern Arkansas. And on Saturday, looking at southwestern Missouri into northern Arkansas, also with another low severe threat. There's also one for Sunday and Monday, but even more maps that look very similar. But we are watching those threats for Sunday and Monday still closely. Like I mentioned, specifically Sunday, still right now just kind of a lower confidence threat level. So no first alerts just quite yet. Throughout the week, though, temperature-wise, we stay nice. We'll be in the 70s for highs, and overnight lows will be back in the 50s most mornings, so not too bad.
Okay.
Today's weather school question: what causes hailstones to fall? They become too heavy for the updraft winds, downdraft winds overpower the updraft, or atmospheric pressure decreases?
I think A makes the most sense.
A? Is that what we said?
Yes, don't look at me that way. Okay.
Oh, man, yeah, you're correct.
Okay.
Nice job.
You.
2 for 2 so far this week.
You're always trying to get me.
I know I am.
It's 2 weeks of Route 66 as we approach the centennial kickoff celebration. The family restaurant turned into a museum along the Mother Road. Next on the news at 5. Rain we've had, the drought's over, but some people really do need the rain still.
Yeah, certainly, especially south of I-44. This week we'll likely pick up another 1 to 2 inches of rain. Great news. Some locally higher totals certainly possible, and that does include parts of northern Arkansas who really need the rain the most, like we talked about. Tomorrow, though, dry. We'll be in the 70s for highs, 70s through the week. Storm chances Thursday night through Monday.